The LoveMaineWaters Coalition, in partnership with the Maine Sea Grant, promotes safe and responsible boating along Maine's coast. Through educational resources, videos, and outreach, they teach boaters to protect waterways, navigate around lobster gear, and respect local ecosystems. By connecting visitors with Maine's coastal resources while supporting fisheries and tourism, they ensure a positive impact on both the community and the environment.
The LoveMaineWaters Coalition came about during the pandemic. There was an increased interest in boating, and several nonprofit organizations got together because we wanted boaters who were new to Maine or completely new to boating to learn to be both safe and respectful in Maine waters. The original members of the Maine Waters Coalition included Maine Marine Trades Association, also the Maine Island Trail Association, Maine Coast Fishermen's Association, and the Friends of Casco Bay.
I'm the program director for the Maine Island Trail Association. We're an environmental nonprofit based in Portland, and we maintain the Maine Island Trail, which is a 375-mile water trail along the coast of Maine. Most of our members are recreational boaters or people who just love the coast of Maine. MITA's mission is rooted in a strong land ethic, this idea that we are part of the natural world, not masters of it, not consumers of it. And LoveMaineWaters applies that same ethic and principle to the Maine Ocean.
For the Marine Debris Coalition grant, we added in Sea Grant and the Maine Coastal Program.
So we had a federal funding opportunity that provided monies for marine debris. This LoveMaineWaters Coalition had already formed, and they were very much interested in addressing this very pervasive issue of plastic pollution in our waterways. And so we had this opportunity to collaborate and get a grant.
They've been a great partner, and they were able to help us take our educational campaign and take it to a much higher level and produce educational videos, signage, posters, and some really cool marine debris prevention stickers.
The idea is that we're all in this together. We all have a role in sourcing or contributing to our plastic pollution problem in our oceans. And then likewise, we all have a responsibility to either prevent it or clean up the situation.
Marine debris is a perennial stewardship issue for us. We maintain hundreds of islands on the coast, and every one of them is a magnet for marine debris. So we spend a lot of time bringing volunteers out to clean shorelines and try to get the debris out of the water column and off the land and back to shore. Part of the land ethic and the water ethic is understanding that we all have a role to play in marine debris prevention and cleanup.
When we're talking about the type of marine debris we're trying to prevent, so sea farms and lobster gear that's under the water, our educational campaign gives boaters tips how they can prevent entangling any lobster gear or sea farms just by navigation. It also gives them some tips on what to do if they do accidentally snag one of those lobster buoys. You don't have to cut the rope. So our educational campaign empowers them to make good choices and be responsible.
You know, with the videos from LoveMaineWaters, with our newsletter content and information that all of the coalition organizations are putting out there, we're really trying to raise awareness about the issue.
Maine is paradise. Right? And people that live here, people that visit here, they really value our natural resources. That experience can be diminished by seeing a bunch of trash on the shoreline or seeing how it impacts wildlife and our ecosystems.
People come to Maine to enjoy the scenery, the seafood, and the wildlife, plus the clean water.
It's a shared ocean, and we all can pitch in to keep it clean.